if a student went through the lesson and they want to get some PowerPoint notes, I always put a PowerPoint in here, you don't have to go to that. And then we always have readings, and I get these readings from online sources. There are some great sources out there. One of the first things that we get is Federalist 10. We also get the aspect of democracies, types of democracies. And I always give them, in case some people are wondering what goes on in some of these classes, we use sources, types of sources we use. I do my best to be fair and balanced. I try and get the various sources for them to look at. For example, I go from a Howard Zinn to a Stephen Ambrose, who's a Whitewater native. So for me, that's kind of interesting to see the debate between the two. I also do something that's located right in the bottom. You'll see, could we show the forms? Will that be?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I know that some of the things that we have to be careful of because some of the students, you'll see some of the students work on here. I don't know if you do that with hand, but I'd like to have you look. I have, we do forms from our reading, and one of the neat things that you have students from Deerfield or Cambridge or Whitewater, and we'll take an article that we'll put up and then we'll have a discussion on it. And it'll go in the form of a form, and then we have the little rubrics. You see the rubrics that I set forth on the form. And what can be said, what cannot be said, what are the rules of etiquette online. And students would go online and they would basically, they'd be talking to one another, they have a conversation, they make various quotes. Now we live, I know you have teenage sons or daughters, you know text messaging is very, very big. I know some of my students say, oh, it's past 8 now, we do something, you know, they talk about all sorts of different things, but text messaging is very big. And trying to get them to write in 5-paragraph essays or paragraph format is very important. It's not like the text message you see from your students with are you, with are and you, and I think everyone knows what I'm talking about with that. And that's how they would talk about. I wanted to have these various posts reflect a dialogue that's civil, a dialogue that represents ideas to my students. And so we get a wide variety of students' comments, and it has to relate back to the reading. And you have to bring out various posts in the reading. And actually, as a teacher, that interaction is vital. Sometimes when you have students in your classroom, they'll be very quiet. You know that sometimes you have a student in the back and you want to get them involved, and they're very shy. Well, I'm finding that some of my students who I've had, it's interesting, the learning coach will tell me, well, this student's very shy, and I see them online, and boy, they're not shy at all. And you draw a lot out in terms of the type of conversation you get with your students. And it's real interesting. You get really meaningful, really good, energetic debate about topics. We've had a lot of success with that. And so we use forms. We also use journals. You had a question about the test. That was one of my biggest concerns. When I get a test, I post a test. Well, there's something we can do that I've done in the past when I have a major test or a major unit test. What I'll do is I'll use a block with you want to show the block underneath. I'll put up an exam. And let's say I'll say the exam you have to take between this period and this period. And many times with the major exams that we have, they have to come to the building and then take it there. But the rest of the assignments,